CO everybody. I'm out here this morning and just doing what we do. Feeding all the animals breakfast, starting on the chores. It's a nice cool morning, a little more fog. Not as bad as it was the other day. I think I'm going to try and figure out a watering setup. I don't normally run sprinklers and stuff, but there's so much dry weather in our future. I'm going to try and get some sprinklers set up over there where I tilled in our garden areas and try to get all that so that we can run water to it this year. Be a little more successful in the garden. I'm going to bring y'all along for as much as I can today. Hope y'all enjoy. Basically what I'm going to be doing, similar setup to what we've done in the past. We just get us some poles, just any old piece of pipe that these little cheap sprinklers, you can get it like Rural King, Lowe's, Home Depot, all them places, will fit in. And I'm going to drive it right here into the corner with my rubber mallet, and I'm going to do one more down there at the other corner and get them hosed together and fired up. And then I'm going to see what kind of range they got, because I have a feeling I'm going to have to put one more in the middle here. So I'm probably going to wind up with two 25-foot hoses, and then whatever I need to make it reach, but should work. I want to say I've got one more of these. So I've got three of these cheap sprinklers. I got that little tripod sprinkler there, but the tripod's broken, so I'm gonna try and fix that today too. But I'm just trying to get all this rigged up and kind of working. So when we come out here and start working in the garden, get these seeds in, that they'll have the water they need to sprout. We've got really wet, really nice nights, but really dry days. So no rain, just the dew and humidity. And these things need a little more attention than that. So that's what I'm working on here. What you got with these little sprinklers here is you've got these little pieces right there, and you kind of aim them using this. And if you watch when the sprinkler is running, you'll see this little metal piece right here. It switches the direction. It hits that. When it clicks, it'll come back over this way, and you look and see where it's going to hit there. Click, and it'll click back over this way. And that's how you set it. You can change your stream a little bit right there. I'm gonna have to look and see what the settings are for that. But I'm gonna get me some hoses run down here, hooked up to this. And I need to measure this distance here. I'm probably just gonna walk it off real quick and see what we got. I've got a tape measure somewhere, but by the time I go hunt it down, I can walk it off and get pretty close, because I'm just about a foot with each step. So let's see. I just finished having a conversation about it ain't raining none. And I can see holes in the clouds, but it certainly is starting to rain right now. So let me set this camera up somewhere where it's not going to get wet. I'll be right back. Yep, it's just like I thought it was. It's about 80 feet. I think I had 78 steps. So, yeah, about 80 foot by about 30, maybe 40. Probably 30. It's a good sized garden. But yeah, I'm gonna probably need one more sprinkler in the middle somewhere. So we'll have to figure that one out. But I gotta see if I've got hoses enough to at least test this rascal. I don't think I do. But I need another 100-foot hose anyway. So I may grab one. Hook this one up just to see. I've got a 100-foot with a leak in it over here, just a small leak. Maybe I'll cut that end off and divide it into two. Being that this won't move much, we'll just keep the hose dangled right there. That would be my best option. Just get my replacement 100-foot for out here and then get the ends I need. So I guess I'm gonna need to find that real quick and figure out which one it is that's causing that leak, and that'll tell me what ends I need. Then I can go check in my stash of spare parts, see if I've got any. We'll be back on this in just a little bit. Out here filling up the pig's water this morning, and Duchess is taking all hers for a walk. Look at that right there. What are you doing, Big Mama? Huh? Wanda's doing the same thing with hers. Just taking them all for a walk. Keep an eye on people losing their minis. And forgive the wind. I'm not using the other camera because I just saw this. The other camera's sitting over in the tractor. Apologize. That's just crazy though. You're just running around having a good time. Yeah, that ain't your mama you ran into, little one. Better be glad Callie's just relaxed. Ooh. I'm thinking that Chocolate has decided to take over Wanda's nest. Probably about to bust. Yeah, it looks like it. Wonder where Wanda will probably go in there with Duchess if I lock Chocolate in there with hers. Chocolate definitely looks like she's probably about to. Interesting. Alrighty, here you go, you got water. Oh, I'm dragging this heavy hose around. Let me get Wanda hers. She flips her water multiple times a day. At least you put it back where it's supposed to go. That ain't gonna last long with you doing that though. Wanda's, or Lefty I mean, is definitely the biggest. But she's only feeding the 4. They are growing so fast. But I just wanted to show you the cuteness overload. Now back to our regularly scheduled video of working on hoses. So here we go. Well, got to figure out something. I've tried 2 sprinkler heads down there. Definitely don't have the pressure for it. It just sits there and piddles. It don't really move. This one works and just about reaches the whole garden. So I can shift it to the middle and run the hose down the middle of the garden. We just have to plan for there to be a hose in the middle of the garden. No biggie. But I kind of figured I'd have to put one in the dead center as well because of how big the garden was. But definitely looking at that right now. That's where we're at. I'm going to try and see if I can get one of these hoses out of line, maybe 2, just to shorten the distance I'm pushing these things. See if I can't pick up enough pressure. And then we'll try from there. So let's see what we got. Well, I think I might have figured out temporarily. We've got 4 runs of 100-foot hose, so 400-foot hose. I had this small segment right here that was in there that had a hole in it. So that's been snatched and removed. So that removed that weak spot and a little less length of hose it had to push out of. And I've got both of these firing. I don't think we've got enough force for a 3rd though. I may eventually try it. I just don't think so though. I mean, I've got to get these situated lower just a little bit lower, I think. But this one's definitely firing all the way to the end. And she's making it right into here. And this one's not quite making it to the end, but pretty close. So I can move it down just a little bit and that would correct that. You can see where it was hitting, and now just from taking that leaky hose out, shortening that distance a little bit, how much more room it gave us. But we're missing about 4 feet down there. So I'm thinking I will take this and shift it down towards the middle, and we'll see. Quick little update while it's running. Teresa's contender beans are flowering, looking really good. So if you actually look, it gives us exactly enough space for one more sprinkler in the middle we're going to need to run. So I'll have to figure that out. Definitely not a complete system yet. I'm about to cut them off because we don't have anything planted really, except for a few rows over there and then 2 peppers right there. I know them peppers are enjoying the break from that harsh sun. A little weird that this one wouldn't run off that pressure. That old raggedy one I got that's actually got some stuff broke on it is running just fine. So I don't know, have to figure that out. Definitely gonna have to figure that out. And I've got just a sprayer nozzle with a quick disconnect. Let's see how long that lasts. This thing needs adjusted. She's spraying way too far over. There we go. Let's see, still too far over. There we go. Just keep the water on the garden. That's all we want. But yeah. I have to figure it out. Eventually I'm going to get a pump and pump out of the pond. I think that'll be a better water, more nutrient rich, and none of them city chemicals in it. But this is what we got to work with right now. So this is what we're going to do. Like I said, I'm going to figure out a option for that one. But I reckon that's going to be enough playing around with water hoses for the day. I'm going to cut these things off and give y'all a break. Today's going to be another easy day for me. I'm going to kind of rest a little bit. That tilling destroyed me yesterday. I got Wanda and her babies wandering around looking like they're trying to find another place to rest. I'm thinking that she's been booted out of her nest by another expecting mama. So I'm going to go check all that out. See what we got going on there. Probably shoot you a little video from my other phone. But we'll see. But chances are this is going to be it. If so, I'll slip that video from Wanda and them in there. Yeah, it looks like Chocolate's in here. She's done kicked Wanda out. She's about to be delivering, I think. That's what I thought, huh? You gonna have babies in here? I'll leave you be. I'm gonna leave you be. Nobody wants to bother you while you're doing your thing, mama. Oh yeah, that's why Wanda's out. You want me to close this up so Wanda can't get to you? Huh? Yeah, that's a good girl. You have them babies. I'll come check on you in a little bit. Yes, ma'am. I'm going to come check on you in just a little bit, okay? Good girl. You have them babies. And then I'll see y'all tomorrow. Wado for watching.